Hello, hockey fans. I wanted to take this time to kind of talk about something that's NHL related that's been on my head, been in my mind for a while. I wanted to write about this on Vocal, but I don't think just writing would do it justice, so I have to talk about it here. Um, we have a perfect symmetry in the NHL ever since the Kraken debuted in 2021. It's 32 teams, 16 get in, but 16 get in the playoffs, but 16 don't. And it's per conference. Eight playoff teams per conference, eight don't make it. And I want to talk about the teams that missed out. I'm going to do this by conference. I'm going to do I'm going to do one about the East and then one about the West later. But I want to talk about the East, and I got my Nordiques jersey on because it was because before we moved, we were in the Eastern Conference, then known as the Wales Conference, for a number of years. But yeah, so here's my post-mortem, if you will, about the eight eliminated teams, the eight teams in the Eastern Conference who did not make this year's playoffs. Poor Flyers. That team's been a mess for a long time, actually longer than their current drought. I mean, they have not made the playoffs since that bubble playoffs in 20. But but even before that, they were kind of a mess. I mean, they were the last team to lose a playoff series to the Penguins. And I remember that series. The Penguins just dominated them, especially Sid. So yeah, it has not been well for the Flyers ever since really dating back to the last time to when they made the final 15 years ago, and it's still going to take a few years for shit to get fixed in Philly. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That pretty much says it all, doesn't it? You know, now I finally understand. I actually did say this in a vocal story. I actually do understand why Buffalo fans will have been extra, extra, extra toxic when it comes to putting up Josh Allen. Is because they seriously want to forget that this team exists. 14 years now. 14 years. 2011 is the last time they made the playoffs. You know how long that is? Atlanta had a team. Yeah. Atlanta had a team. A number of superstars, including Nathan McKinnon, weren't in the league yet. Hell, Gabriel Landeskog, who could be returning for the Avalanche tonight, he wasn't in the league yet. And this was supposed to be the year that things would change, right? They're finally gonna break out. They've been pretty decent the last couple of years, right? Even after trading Eichel, this is the year, right? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Nothing's ever gonna change with that team. Nothing's gonna change. I mean, the Sabres are a mess. They keep promising improvement, yet they're still stuck in this hell. 14 years, and it's gonna get worse. Trust me. Oh man, it really. I can't believe this is It's officially a drop now. I mean, yeah, 2 years. It's not really a drop, but three kind of is now. So yeah, and this was the team where this was the team that always made it. That always made it. I remember 16 straight years, and a lot of good stuff come from it. But now they're stuck in a reality where they basically have Crosby, Malkin, and Letang, and the rest is just bunch of stuff to get from other teams and young talent. They're basically building around those three until those three end up hanging it up and retiring, and then they just it's kind of a start from scratch moment from there. But it really sucks this year because they were really close the year before, but now it just fell apart. Hopefully the ship gets righted in Pittsburgh. I really hope it does. And the Islanders, they're a boring team. They are. Even when they went to the Final Four those 2 years straight, they were boring. But this team wasn't going anywhere. I could kind of tell last year. Last year, they got third place in the Metro by default because the Metro sucked. And it showed as they miss out now. But I know Lou Lamoriello, I think he's out of there now. But who knows what things are going to change for the Islanders. I mean, they might be starting over. After all, they dealt Brock Nelson to the Avs. So we'll see what they do from here. At least the Islanders just suck. Rangers, what the hell is your excuse? President's Trophy last year. Made the conference finals second time in 3 years. And you turn into this. You gave Shesterkin his money. But the team went to complete crap. Just losing to everybody, losing to anybody, and being stuck way behind the line. They actually did make it above it, but not for long. This team really went down the drain. Are they going to get out? Well, who knows? Maybe a new coach helps. I thought they did fire Laviolette, but a collapse like that. Well, if you believe in omens, remember the last time this trend happened, 91, 92, they won a President's Trophy. 92, 93, they missed the playoffs. 93, 94, we all know what happened there. What happened next year? We'll just have to wait and see for that, won't we? I honestly thought the Red Wings drop would end this year. I mean, they were really, really close last year. And when a team gets really close, usually you expect something better, but it just wasn't in the cards for Detroit. It really wasn't. And now it's 9 years? Never thought I would go 9 years without Detroit in the playoffs. When I was in high school, debt, taxes, and Red Wings in the playoffs, they were always there in our way. But the drought continues, and it's. I think they will fix. I think they will fix things. I kind of have some positive belief in Detroit. They will fix things. It won't be long either. I mean, they're a pretty sound team. They are. At least they have been for the last couple of years. Whatever's right, they'll fix it, and they'll probably get it going either next year or the year after. Who knows? You did good. You did really good, Columbus. You really did. It was a tough season for the Blue Jackets. It really was. But they fought. They persevered. They kicked a lot of ass. They made the tail end of the playoff race interesting. They really did. They didn't back down. This team should have been eliminated a couple of days earlier than they were. But they kept things alive and won the games they needed to win to have some semblance of a chance. They made it to the penultimate day of the season. Okay? And yes, they missed out. But damn it, they had a great season. They did. And they did it for 13. They did it for Johnny. And they won big in the finale. No one's the last game of the season. I'm very proud of you, Columbus. You had a great year. You nearly made it. You might make it next year if you keep that momentum up. I just know this much. Johnny, he's proud of you guys. And that's my little postmortem for the East. I'll have a video for the West soon, but for now, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And of course, I'll have my recap of tonight's playoff action after it's all over. So stay tuned for that.